Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Faith, I'm 29, a transgender woman, and I have a major obsession with makeup and really bright makeup, as you can see. So as you can see from the title, in today's video we're going to be playing with the Sugarpill Funsize palette. I've had this palette pretty much since it became available in the UK, and I am obsessed with it. I've used it so many times already and I barely made any dents in it. I think I used pretty much every single shade, like as you can see for this eye, but I think I used every single shade, but we'll see. So I'm just going to first push my hair back, and then I'm going to prime my eyelids with my Makeup Revolution Conceal Define Concealer in the shade C5. And usually I set my concealer if I'm doing like a traditional look, but because this is quite a pastel-y bright palette, I am actually not going to set my concealer today. I'm just using my I can't remember what brand this is by. It's MASQD, I think, sponge, just to blend out the concealer. And the first shade brush I'm going to take, if I can find where I put my brush, where is it? Here it is. I'm going to be taking my royallangnickel Moda crease brush, and the first shade I'm going to take is this one right here, which is Twitch. And I'm going to apply that all in the inner corner. So how was everyone's Valentine's? Did you do anything special? Or did you just do what I did, which was just chilled at home? It was just still pretty fun. I did like a kind of marathon of some of my favourite occulty films. Like I watched oh, what was it that I watched? I can't remember the name of it. I watched The Craft, then I watched It Chapter 1 and 2. And then after that I watched what did I watch after that? Yeah, I can't remember what I watched. But it was basically like a little horror movie, like culty night, but it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. So next I'm going to take sorry guys, just trying to find which brush it is. Yeah, I'm going to take another crease brush, and I'm going to take the shade, this one right here, which is Cheat Code. And I'm just going to apply that right next to Twitch. And I honestly love this palette. I think it is amazing. Like, I'm never disappointed whenever I get any Sugarpill stuff. I've got the Pro palette and I've got quite a few of the shades in there. Now I'm just going to go back in with the brush at Twitch and then just blend between the two lines. So as I was saying, I've got the Pro palette and I've got quite a few of the shades in it, and then I've got my own like Z palette, which I've got a couple of shades in there as well. Just picking up a bit more Twitch and just tap in the very edge between Twitch and Cheat Code. I'm also going to blend whatever's left of Twitch into my brow bone, as always. Forgot to do it on this side actually. Quickly do that. Now, what shade did I use next? The pivoting one. So, now going in with another royallangnickel Moda crease brush and taking this shade 8-bit, which is this beautiful like periwinkle shade, and I'm going to apply that all to the lid and actually go over Cheat Code a little bit, but not much. Make sure that it's nice and pigmented. I think this colour combo was actually the very first colour combination that I did when I got this palette. I remember correctly, I'll have to scroll back through my Instagram and look. I'm going to pick up that other crease brush and a bit more cheat code and then played it. So yeah, I think this was pretty much the way I did it the very first time I had this palette, which, not surprising, I'm a creature of habit. So now I'm going to be picking up, you guessed it, another crease brush and picking up the shade Player 1, which is this one right here. And apply that right next to and over the top of 8-bit slightly. Apply a little bit more on this side because I want them very even. Now I'm going to go in with, this is my dual-ended brush, and I'm just going to take my iHeartRevolution Milk Chocolate palette and just take some of that, this shade out here, and then just run that across the top so it can just blend these shadows nice and together, nice and seamlessly. I can't wait for next week when I get paid so I can get my brows done. They are a mess. I need them doing badly. So, now that that's nice and diffused, I'm going to go in with a final crease brush, and I'm going to be taking, what shades have I done now? I'm going to be taking the shade Rage Quit, which is this one right here, and I'm going to be applying that to the outer V and then winging it out slightly. So first I just pack it on so I can get the pigment there, and then tap off any of the excess and then just use that to just slightly diffuse between Player 1 and Rage Quit. So it's nice and blended. I'm going to be picking up the shade that had Player 1 on and taking it a little bit more and then just tap in between 8-bit and Rage Quit, just so that's a nice diffused lines. I couldn't think of the words then, and blend, that's it. My words are getting all mumbled. Now I'm going to be picking up the shade that had 8-bit and then just applying that again because we've lost some of the pigmentation. And now picking up the dual-ended brush, the one that I used just to blend a minute ago, and then just running that along the top. Okay, so yeah, now that I've got that looking how I want, I'm going to be taking a makeup wipe and then just cleaning up any fallout, but I don't really have much because that's one of the good things about not setting my concealer. The shadows stick to it. So I'm just creating like a little bit of a sharp line just on the inner corner. And then I'm gonna wing this out as well. Rubbing it around the edge of my nail and then ensuring that the line is nice and straight. Okay, so I'm going to do one of my favourite parts, which is highlighting, if I can remember. Here we go. So to highlight today, I'm actually going to be taking the iHeartRevolution Heartbreaker highlighter in the shade Spirited, this double-ended one right here, and I'm going to be taking mainly this shade, the light gold, and just taking it on my royallangnickel Moda royallangnickel Omnia, sorry, BOM-17 eye highlight brush, and then just spritz it as usual, and then just go into town. Playing that all the way through the brow bone. Yeah, I'll just take it up down the nose and that, just do this bits of highlighting while I'm here. Cupid's bow and chin. Give a little bit more. For some reason I've gotten into really having a very highlighted Cupid's bow and nose, and just basically highlighted everywhere. I love being highlighted. I love to be highlighted to the gods. So now I'm going to go in with my Conceal Define Infinite Concealer in the shade C5. And then just concealing all these bags that I have under my eyes that need to go away forever. And I always tend to bring my concealer out a little bit further past my brow, just because I think, even though I sometimes wear foundation, and I do this even when I don't wear foundation, as like I am doing today, I bring the concealer out because I think it kind of adds a bit more depth, and it makes my face look slightly more highlighted and feminine. Now I'm going to be taking my iHeartRevolution translucent powder and my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion sponge. And just setting all of that. Oh yeah, also I got a new piercing, guys. I've been wanting the side of my nose done now for a while, so I am very happy with it. It looks so shiny whenever the light hits it properly, and I'm very, very happy that I had it done. My eyes watered a little bit, but hi, that's natural. Whoever can get their nose pierced in that and not have their eyes water is, is not human, because I don't see how you can get it done and not have your eyes water. So just wiping away all that powder now. I think next week I'm also going to get either my rook or my snug pierced in my ear. Been wanting them for a while as well. So now for the bottom lid, I'm going to be taking that dual-ended brush again, but I'm going to be taking the smudger side. And I'm going to be taking the shade Game Over, which is this bright red one here. And just applying that to the outer area and winging it out. Oop, excuse me, sorry guys. So keeping this pretty close to just the outer area, and then just winging it out, and then just flipping over the brush and using whatever's left of that translucent powder that I had on it before, just to softly diffuse that edge. So now I'm going to go in with my royallangnickel Moda brush. This is like just a small shader brush, and I'm going to take the shade High Score. No, not High Score, sorry. What did I do? Yeah, I'm going to take the shade Level Up, which is this one right here. So, and apply that right next to Game Over. So yeah, now that I'm doing it, I'm realising I did use every single shade in the palette, which is very good because I like doing it. And when it's a palette like this, I think it's pretty easy to use every single shade. So taking that slightly over game over, but not much. And then taking back the brush that I had game over, and then just using what's over left just to blend those two together. And once again, flipping that over and blending beneath the two shades. Now we are going to go in with, nope, not this one. I'm going to go in with a smudge brush and go in with the shade High Score, this orange one right here. Now applying that right next to Level Up. So like, even though I powdered this mini bottom lid, the shades actually, they still show up pretty well, which I'm very always impressed with because they're quite pastel-y, and sometimes certain makeup brands and that it doesn't show up. So I'm going to be going in with that brush that I've been using just to blend again. Then just blending and blending and blending. But I'm actually going to pick up a tiny bit more of the translucent. Oops. Get it all over my shirt, and then just really blend. I always have to make sure that both sides are even, because even if they're slightly off, I do not like it at all. Okay, so now going in with my final colour and another smudge brush and taking the shade Continue, which is this like kind of muty army-ish green, but I love it. And just applying that into the final area. Once more, just blending. It's a key to any makeup eye makeup or makeup in general. It's just blend. Okay, now all that's done, I'm going to take my Revolution Pro Supreme Pigment Gel Eyeliner in Nude, apply that to my waterlines. I got some more of these the other day because, as you can see, I'm running low on this one. Like, this trick has become a staple of mine, like no matter what look I'm doing, whether it's dark, grungy, smoky, all shimmer, all matte. I apply a nude eyeliner in my waterline and it just changes it all up. Opens my eyes so much and I love it. So now for highlighter, good. I'm going to go back in with the original highlighter, then sorry, I blew that and I blew it way too close to my face, so not over my face. And applying that to the inner corner. A bit more and then just spritzing. Now for one of the parts I dread. I'm going to be taking my Be Pure eye curler and then curling my lashes. Ugh, I hate this. It's so freaking weird. Now I'm going to take my makeuprevolution Curlevvation Mascara. It is a new product and I love it. This is the first time I've used it today. So far, I think it does a good job. What is it? Like 9 times out of 10, I do my mascara and I always end up stabbing myself in the eye. It is a pain. because a little bit of that's just fallen on my face. I'm just going to take a makeup wipe, the very tip of it, and then just get it. For bronzer, I'm going to be taking my Makeup Revolution Mega Bronzer in Cool. As you can see, I have hit pan in this, so I need to get some more soon. And I've already done the majority of my bronzing anyway. I'm just going to finish it off and do it on this side. And then pinch nose, take it down side of my nose. Now for blush, I'm going to go in with an old fave of mine. This is the Pinky Promise palette by Makeup Obsession, and I'm going to be taking mainly this shade and this shade, but with a first I mix this shade, but with a touch of that, and then I go into that one. So picking up Whisper first with just a tiny bit of Funsize, I think it is. I don't know how to pronounce it. And just shining as always, and trying that all on my apples on my cheeks and bringing it back. Picking up a touch more Whisper, and this time I'm going to be taking Sweeten, which is this shimmery one. Now I'm just taking Sweeten on its own. Now, where's my highlighting brush? Time for my favourite. Just highlighting. I'm going to be taking this highlight again and just swirling it around both sides. Ooh, very pretty. That's actually very, very pretty. I'm very happy with how that looks. Now, for lips, I'm going to first be lining them with my Revolution lip liner in the shade Candy. Where did I just put the palette so I can use it in the mirror? Together, go with it, and then I'm going to take, which one do I want? I'm going to take the liquid lipstick in Favour, also by Makeup Evolution. And just apply that all on top. Gonna be touch well. Now, some hair and the final part. Dirty set my face. Alright guys, well that is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and also hit that bell notification so you know when I upload. Sorry. New set of teeth. So yeah, so you know when I upload, you'll be notified. And don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. It is just faith_beauty_XOXO. Same here. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.